Alright guys, sorry for yesterday's video for the ending. Today I'm finally showing you what I've been wanting to show you for months now. The twisted 11x11. So here we go. I don't know if you remember my presentation video from a while back, maybe a few months ago. There was a puzzle in 11x11 that I was modding. Well, this was the one. That was actually a spoiler. And that is what it looks like. So, before I start, I just want to say I was impressed with Oliver's work. He actually took his cellophane sheet and laid it over the face, over one of the faces, and then he basically outlined the stickers on the cellophane sheet, removed the cellophane sheet, flattened it out, and scanned it to make the sticker template, and I think that's an amazing idea. Now, something I wanted to show you, let's see if I can zoom in on that, focus correctly. I think he's having a bit of trouble. Yeah, here there are some pieces that overlap. I've decided to go with a new type of sticker, a sticker that does, you know, like that changes shape. Basically, it's flat here, and then it goes down where these parts overlap. You can't see it anymore here, but it's under some pieces. That was just because I wanted to have a full, you know, set of stickers, something that covers the whole thing and not just an L, because then we would have like a black spot right there. And I just wanted to try a new type of stickers. Now, let's see. Let's go back to the original view. Alright, so this is what it looks like. It's basically an 11x11 that has a whole side twisted 90 degrees. So this is the appearance of this puzzle. Believe me, it took me a lot of work. You saw that in yesterday's video. So yeah, here is the moment to try it out. So, it spins as well as the original one, actually. You can spin it quite well. Now, something quite peculiar about this puzzle is that on the middle layer, let me see if I can bring this back to its original shape. The middle layer is almost like a perfect cylinder. I still have a little bit of powder from the sanding inside of this puzzle. I didn't clean it out enough. So let's see. Right there. It's kind of hard to grab the layers in the middle because they're almost perfectly cylindrical. If I do an eighth of a turn, you can see the shape changing is barely there. Like there's a little bit of a nudge here, like some sort of edge that sticks out. But apart from that, and it's not even the middle layer, I think. No, the middle layer was that one. So if I turn it 45 degrees, well, there's almost nothing that sticks out. It's just perfectly cylindrical. That's because I didn't add matter at all. I just removed plastic. I didn't add any. So as you can see, this face is flat, just like it was before, except I just removed matter like that. So, let's do a checkerboard pattern, because I honestly think that it's gonna look very, very cool. Alright, let's see. So, and last face. Those faces are really nice to handle. They feel like strange, but they feel strange in a good way. Alright, so now that side here. Whoa, having a bit of a lockup, probably on the other side. Yep. You know, there are a lot of small parts, like those little parts here are very small and they can catch, because well, usually they have that, you know, that square part on the outside, but not in this case, since I sanded down the whole thing, so obviously some parts are impacted by this. This one, I completely removed the VMech on those, so obviously they're not going to spin as well, or at least they're going to lock up a bit sometimes. See, for example, I'm getting a bit of a lockup here. Alright, doesn't matter. Wow, I wasn't expecting that. When you do the checkerboard pattern here, you actually get blue and orange instead of red and green. So, let's see, the checkerboard pattern is going to be really unusual, in my opinion. I think it's going to be quite strange. Wow. It's very confusing, by the way. I don't know if you're noticing this, but those sides, you know, like, you don't know if here it's aligned or anything. It's quite confusing when you're playing with this. All right. because you don't get that cubic shape as a reference anymore. This is what a checkerboard pattern looks like. It looks completely scrambled. Well, not completely, but I mean it doesn't look very patterny to me, if that means anything. Honestly, I think there could be a better pattern if instead of doing the checkerboard, what am I doing? If instead of doing the checkerboard, I did only like 90-degree turns on the you know, the twisted side. Alright, that's a lot of turning just to get that checkerboard pattern. And I made a mistake, so here it is, and here it is. It correct? Yeah, it's correct. So perfect. Now, what I was talking about when I said maybe you can do a better checkerboard pattern if you do only 90-degree turns on that side here, I was thinking something along the lines of, you know, put some blue with the blue, maybe. So 90-degree, 90-degree, 90-degree. So you get something like that with blue in checkerboard and then red and orange checkerboard. So it would look cool as well, I think. Now I'm not gonna scramble this because solving it would be a nightmare. I just wanted to do a few patterns to show you what it looks like when it's partially scrambled, or at least when it when you have some sort of classic pattern applied to it, and it's actually completely different to what you would see on the regular 11 by 11. So that's very interesting. Alright, so back to the cubic shape, if I can call that cubic, which I probably can't. Back to the twisted shape. That's a lot of moves to make the checkerboard pattern on an 11 by 11. It's a pretty big puzzle. I mean, I'm even having trouble handling it, even though I removed a lot of matter. So it's quite a challenge. All right. For those who actually want this, I will not be selling it because it is a huge amount of work. So sorry about that. Alright, so the twisted 11 by 11. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and this puzzle. This is definitely the hardest one I've made in a while. If you did, feel free to subscribe. My social network links are in the description below. And I'll be coming out with a lot more new puzzles in the upcoming weeks. So see you next time.